The mid-season invitational is just around the corner, bringing together the best teams from across the globe to battle for the coveted title of MSI champions. Two European powerhouses now stand just one best-of-3 series away from securing a spot at this prestigious event. G2 Esports, the most dominant dynasty in European League of Legends history, is aiming to qualify for MSI for the 5th consecutive year. Led by their iconic mid laner Caps, G2 is determined to prove they still reign supreme. Meanwhile, their opponents movie star Koi, a team hungry for glory and driven by their own mid lane sensation Jojo. Koi is looking to return to MSI for the first time since 2021 and make a statement against Europe's most storied team. Will Koi rise up and shatter G2's streak? Or will G2 crush their hopes and remain the undisputed kings of Europe? Let's find out. G2's reign at the top has seen better days. They finished 4th in the regular split, just behind Koi, and for the first time in just 2 years they failed to win the European Championship last split. If G2 want to win and earn their spot at MSI, they need to step up and remind everyone why they've been considered the European best. In Game 4, G2 draft themselves a side lane pick composition, with Justana providing strong tower taking potential and a deadly pick tools with Blitzcrank hooks and this Maokai ultimate. They also have plenty of ways to find advantages across the map with this. And let's not forget about Draven, Hans Sama's signature champion. Draven needs to be babysat early on until he finds his first kill, but once he cashes in, he could completely take over the game. It's a difficult comp to execute for sure, but if G2 wants to reclaim their former glory, then it kinda has to be this comp. They don't have to play it, they have to play it well. While on the other side, Koi opted for a more conventional teamfight composition, with 2 tanks in the front line and 2 damage dealers in the back. And oh, don't forget the setup support. They built themselves a coordinated 5 versus 5. If Koi can force group fights, they have all the tools they need to try and win out this game. G2 has early advantages across the map, except for the bot lane. Their top laner has a favourable range versus melee matchup, making him largely unthreatened, while in mid, Caps' Tristana can constantly pressure Jojo by jumping in and winning those trades, while the bot lane is only slightly in Koi's favour, and that's because they have that flash to try and dodge the Blitzcrank hooks. Understanding the win condition, G2 looks to burn those key summoners bot lane and find an early kill on towards Draven, because once he's ahead, there's no stopping him. Maokai started on the bot side, positioning himself as close as possible to his Draven and Blitzcrank. This lane has kill threat at level 2, as Blitz can flash knock up. So Draven fights for level 2 and then goes in, flash stun in MF and almost hits the hook. Even though G2 doesn't secure a kill for the Draven, they force out both summoner spells off MF. That alone gives G2 complete control over this bot lane for the next 5 minutes. But this Blitzcrank isn't done yet. With bot pushed in, he roams to mid for a play and manages to force Jojo's flash again. Though let's be honest, the flash definitely wasn't needed from him. Still, G2 has done an amazing job. It's only 3 minutes into the game and G2's already burned the enemy mid laner's flash and the ADC's. That means the next pick should almost definitely become a kill. Koi knows what's coming, and they'll do anything in their power to stop it. So they ring up their top laner and call for a lane swap to deal with this Draven pressure. Misfortune and Nico head up towards the top lane, trying to escape from the kill lane of Draven and Blitzcrank, but Draven somehow intercepts the plan. Immediately, he begins rotating towards top lane to match them. The only problem is, by the time he gets there, Koi's bot lane is already shoved out that wave and rotated back down towards bot lane. But this wasn't just about avoiding the Draven, it was about a larger plan. Koi's team composition thrives in those teamfights, especially around major objectives. And what objective enables teamfights better than a Dragon Soul? With their composition, getting 4 dragons and securing the soul would give them a massive edge. They'd be nearly unstoppable in every 5 versus 5. So with Koi swapping back towards bot lane, they time it perfectly when everyone arrives just at the time for that first dragon spawn, allowed them to secure it and go in uncontested. Even if G2 wanted to contest it, they were too far away, so instead, G2 commit to the top side of the map and wait for the other set of objectives called the Void Grubs. These little purple blobs are going to be helping out G2 a lot. They help you deal more damage to towers, help you take them quicker, and get enriched because of it. This is crucial as Caps is doing really well in the mid lane versus Jojo, and if he gets those grubs as well, he's going to be a major threat on the side lanes. So they pick them up without much hassle and look to hit these towers. The only problem is, Koi's laners are great at defending these towers at this point in the game, so instead, they look to gain full control of the enemy jungle to either find a numbers advantage on a tower, or instead look for a cash out on this Draven. They do the latter, walking in and looking for a fight. Lebrov, who isn't spotted down a ward, finds Super and knocks him up, and Draven comes bursting in, finding first blood, and they even find a kill onto Alvaro afterwards. And with that cash in, Draven is 1,300 gold up on his laners, or simply a BF sword, which is a huge damage increase. And the best way to show you guys how strong he is, look at this play mid. Draven, I don't think that was the smartest play, but hey, a kill's a kill, and G2 can finally tick off the box off their checklist, get Draven ahead. Now, it's all about converting that lead into objectives. It's time to take those towers. Hey guys, hope you're still enjoying the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I put so much work into this video and it would mean so much to me, but let's get back to it. While Draven was going down in the mid lane, Scuman and Caps were actually pressuring towards the top side, forcing Jojo to burn his flash just to get out. And with that pressure, G2 get themselves a free top lane tower. But this is just the beginning of G2's plan, as what they want to do is take every outer tower in the map. With both Maokai and Blitzcrank ultimates ready, they got a devastating engage combination. Maokai ult locks you down, letting Blitzcrank always hit a hook. There's just no chance to dodge, as even if you try and flash out, you can't do it over a Maokai ultimate. So using the threat, they secure themselves that mid lane tower, then immediately rotate towards bot lane, where they drop the Rift Herald, getting them to pick up their third and final outer tower. In just 20 minutes, G2 is already 3,000 gold ahead. Then yet again, this is the team that dominated the LEC for 2 years in a row. This game is still far from over. In a full 5 versus 5, Koi still has a big chance to win. They've got a big team fight ultimate with Misfortune Bullet Time and Nico's Pop Blossom. All they need to do is land them. 20 minutes into the game, Atakan has just spawned and both teams want to fight for it. G2 walks into game vision, not knowing that Koi has just set a trap for them. Sejuani throws out the Glacial Prison. Meanwhile, Nico gets a Pop Blossom onto 3 members, but MS Bullet Time lands onto no one. And because of that, Han, Summer and Caps are untouched in the fight, free firing and securing that team fight win. On the back of this, they choose not to risk the Atakan and reset again, purchasing themselves their second items, and now they're being in prime position to make the best use of their team composition. G2's composition is all about letting this Trana be a menace on the side lanes by taking these towers and winning the 1v1, while the rest of the team is trying to look for those picks and more importantly stop MKoi from having a 5 versus 5 fight. With Dragon spawning in 1 minute, Koi tries to set up for it, because they know if that MF ultimate hit like it should have done in the last team fight, they could win out on these plays. So G2 wanted to stop this, find a pick onto Jojo in the side lane with the Maokai ultimate, stopping the enemy for even taking that fight and losing that Dragon. Meanwhile, Caps in the side lanes was able to get themselves a tower. Caps has been known for 2 things in his lifetime. He's either been known as Claps or Craps. This game he is definitely Claps. A couple minutes later, he finds a look onto Jojo jumping in. He flashes over the gravity well, procs the bomb to reset his jump, and then finds the kill with the ultimate afterwards. Damn, Caps is pretty good at this game. And with that kill, they get themselves the Atakan for free, but more importantly, they set their eyes onto the Baron. With Jojo down, Koi still needs to try and stop this Baron, but Lebrov is holding off Koi's jungler while the Maokai ultimate comes in to support him. G2 get themselves the Baron for free, and Tristana TPs into the backline, killing Merwing and shattering the dreams of Koi going to MSI. G2, with the Baron in their hands, finish off the game in 30 minutes and book their tickets to MSI. And the question now comes, how well will G2 actually do at MSI? The last time they won it was in 2019, so maybe there's an opportunity. But tell me in the comments down below. And I'm sorry that my voice is a little more scratchy than usual. My Division 5 football team that I support got towards Wembley. We did lose, but I absolutely screamed my life out. But except for that, have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next video.